The final closing. I'm not a man. By a man who knows himself, I'm not a man, they say. Because I carry weight with no parade. Because I bleed sacrifice into soil that doesn't praise. I grind for my family, not for applause. But I'm not a man. I'm not a man. Because I pour from an empty cup, draining myself to fill others up. I took a child not born of my seed, planted honor where another sowed need, taught him truth, taught him to stand. But I'm not a man. I let my queen stay home, watching over her grandbabies and her mother's final stretch. While the world shouts lazy, I say legacy. I protect her peace, not her paycheck, but I'm not a man. I walk not with the crowd, but on purpose. I refuse to trade decades for a pension when destiny whispers, build it different. I choose passion over patterns, but I'm not a man. I didn't bend when family asked for more than I had the soul to give, especially when parents who raised me forgot that love doesn't demand submission, and I said no, not from spite, but from self-respect. Still, I'm not a man. My stepmother spit venom in my face, told me I wasn't made of manhood, because I didn't bark orders, because I chose partnership, not patriarchy. She said it once. I forgave her. She said it again. I released her. I drew the line, not in anger, but in healing. But I'm not a man. My father, silent like a shadow, watched her words bruise me and let them stay. He stayed quiet in the car, and that silence roared louder than truth. But I'm not a man. No degree. No framed certificate of validation. Just a soul who never let a label become a limitation. They said I was learning disabled, but maybe the lesson was never made for lions. There are no bad students, only those who were never taught to fly. But still, I'm not a man. I show up. When sickness comes knocking, I'm there. When surgeries slice and grief takes breath, I am the quiet anchor. They don't see that. They don't feel that. They don't call it manhood. But I'm not a man. So tell me, what is a man? If not one who holds when others break, if not one who leads with integrity, who puts his ego in the grave so his family can rise free. If that's not manhood, then call me whatever you need to sleep at night. But know this, I am not your definition. I am not your approval. I am not your permission.